It's preview edition, 242 TCP. It was some week 2 Preds previewing the matches ahead. APAC starting out here, and things are going to get spicy. So if you've already watched our recap slash news drama video, welcome, congrats. It's the double up. Fellas, how are we feeling? Got a lot of games to get through. We're going to try and speed run this one as well. We'll see if we can do it. Is it going to be a fast, under 1 hour show?
Let's go.
Find out in the timestamps. Find out.
Let's go.
Episode 242, brought to you by AVRL Vista Bebe, Battle Crab, Refine Bean, Bronzebot Boohal, Chare. Philadelphia is more of a stage 2 team anyway. Chris R34444, Cash 67, Lolshin, Pork Chop, Sammy, Rick Zane, Volamel, Spoon Nuts, Your Misery, and YouTube members Ice Ham Jello, William Jesse, Fishman, Fire Element 6, AK, and Chris R. Alrighty, how many games you got? 5, 11, 16 games. Start with APAC, Philly versus Valiant. And remember, Valiant are locked and loaded with their Big Daddy main tank, as Dia would call it. Marvel joined the squad. Molly's here. Does that shift the needle? Who's ready to do the testicular pred for Valiant? Who's ready?
I'm gonna give him a map. Like, it's hard because A, we don't know what the APAC meta looks like, right? That's first things first. B, will, and it should, Marvel should be an upgrade. But is that enough to put away the fusion? I'm going to say no. I think the Valiant probably shows some signs of life. Like, they should be competitive on some maps. But yeah, I have to say Philly.
I'm going to say something.
Go ahead.
Get ready for Marvel to not even play, because they've decided that it's going to be a Sigma meta full session instead.
Right? Like
get ready for it.
This is good. This is gonna be an eye opener. I think this day one APAC game. These games are gonna be an eye opener to what APAC kind of views the meta to be. Is there a lot of Sojourn? Is there a lot of Doomfist? Or are they doing something completely different?
What did you go for? You went 3-1, right? You said 3-1.
Yeah, I have 3-1 Philly here.
You ready for a really spicy take coming from me?
Gimme.
3-2 Philly.
Okay.
Valiant like to run it close, and Philly like to throw. So you know what? You put them together. I think Philly should win. Who? Sorry.
Does Valiant go up 2-1 and then they lose?
You know what? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say they do.
Okay.
I'm gonna say they do. No reason, no real analysis for it. Just pure storyline, pure fantasy on this one. No analysis involved. I'm not even gonna explain myself. Won't even divulge why I think that. It's just, based on pure narrative. I'm basically, these are Mickey Mouse Preds from me. I'm in Disneyland right now, and I'm just going to say they start 2-1, and then Valiant lose 2-3.
I will say, out of pure comedic timing, they will now be a shit team and get 3-0 stomped by Philly.
I thought you were going the other way, which would have been really comedy. That would have been, you want to talk about comedic timing. That would have been hilarious if somehow they came out and just dominated with Marvel and just won 3-0.
No. Like, I think I've been pretty vocal about not being a Marvel believer. I think...
Oh, I just figured it out.
Okay.
I forgot that
Epiphany?
Marvel also plays Sigma.
Oh.
So Session's probably been benched.
Yeah.
Because Marvel also plays Sigma. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, they might play a bit decent bunch of Sigma. I would expect as much.
Now I know why they pay the big bucks for Marvel.
Big Daddy Marvel.
Yeah. I don't know. A main tank that was serviceable in Season 2. You know? That's, you know who else was serviceable in Season 2? Uma.
Serviceable.
You know what this is?
I know.
You're being generous, by the way. You know what this is? This is like Cersei Lannister paying the fee to get the Golden Army to fight for her, which is Marvel. You're just buying a mercenary for 30 days is what this is. All right, so we're all going Philly, just with different scorelines. We had a 3-0 here, we had a 3-1-3. We've run the full gamut of different scorelines for Philly.
Docket.
Chengdu Seoul.
Is this a
Anyone
hot
want to
take?
bat for Chengdu? Does anyone
No.
want to bat for Chengdu?
Absolutely not.
No.
Wow. Fuck you. Neither am I, but still. Um, go on. Explain yourself.
I mean, again, we have like these are going to set the tone for future Preds. But if we're to judge anything off of NA and maybe some intrinsic like strength of the patch, you have to look at Sojourn. You can play some Sigma. I think that's fine. Maybe Daisy can come in. Gusha should be fine on the ball. I think that's going to be a great boon for them.
Who should be
But-
good in the ball?
Gaga.
Okay,
No?
good.
Yeah?
You said Gusha. It's fine. I'll
Oh,
forgive you.
Oops. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's. I don't see where like Jinmu fits in. I think they're gonna have to play a lot of dive, and I think it's gonna be like a really weird fucking mix of God knows.
Jimmy will play Sombra. I promise you right now, he will do it.
Probably, and it's not gonna
He
be
will do it.
good, and it's gonna suck. And this is a Soul 3-0. Like it's not close. This is a wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Move on to the next one.
Okay. Yes.
Same.
If you promise to do 3-2, I will do 3-1. In fact, if you promise to do 3-1, I will do 3-2. That's how far I'm willing to go.
Okay, I'm going 3-1 then.
Like, I don't want to go 3-2. I really don't want to. I really don't want to. The thing is, I think Chengdu do improve the stage. I really do think they will improve.
Okay.
But I just don't think they'll be good enough to beat Seoul.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's look at the matchup. Like, what does Seoul have? Fit Sojin, Prophet Tracer, Smurf, who plays everything.
Yeah.
Actually, Smurf might be a little weakened. I don't know if I trust the Sigma that much. Smurf might be a little bit weakened in this meta. Can't play the Winston. Winston's like his best hero.
Sure. Yeah.
I guess he plays Doom. I suppose he just plays as Doom, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's got to be his answer.
Does anyone have like an aggregate idea how much Chengdu has played Daisy this season?
Pretty 50-50. I think just slightly below 50-50. You might be like 40% playtime compared to Gaga 60 or something like that.
Okay.
Really, honestly.
Right.
I think the Gaga ball does help Chengdu a lot. And I think they do try and force it a lot.
Mhm.
I think Leave Sojin will be good. I know it's been a bit of a meme in the first stage,
Yeah.
but Sojin's been a bit of a meme in the first stage anyway, so it's hard to look good on a character that's just not that great.
Yeah.
Whereas now Sojin is meta, she is good. I feel like Leave will have a lot to do here. I've seen his mechanics on Sojin. I know it's decent.
Sure.
So the problem is, does the rest of the team catch up and hold their own? Double flex support. I don't think they play double flex support. I don't think Chengdu can. I'm not convinced that Nisha can actually pick up a flex support at all. So it'll be Leave and Monk trying to carry Gaga on the ball. I don't know how good ball is on every map. I think ball's good on most maps. Chengdu will force the ball even on maps that ball isn't good on, just because it's this Chengdu thing to do. Jimmy will force Sombra on every single map, even though she's not good. So yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think that not even Leave on a Sojin will be able to carry enough. So this should probably be a 3-1 or 3-0. Can I do a 3-1 though? What situation? I'll say that maybe Chengdu sneak one in on a control map via Gaga's ball, because it's just the ball difference might be it. But yeah, that's as charitable as I'm willing to be. 3-1.
Okay. Next.
London, New York. Yiska, you go first. You're the London expert.
Yeah. London boy, come on. Cheer for
3-0 New York. No.
Well, that's
3-1.
a DM coming your way.
Yeah, for
That's
real.
definitely
You're
a
asking
DM
for
coming
it.
your way.
I fucked it again. Do I give New York a map? You know what? No. No. I'm
No.
not. I'm saying 3-0 London.
You know what? No.
They need the maps for the map record just to be safe. They are currently rolling. I think this is a 3-0 London.
You know what? New York, they just got a new player, but he can't fucking play yet, so I agree it is going to be a 3-0.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo the same things. I think Shax and Spark are gonna slap up some New York nerds and send them
Wow.
packing.
We ain't even giving New York a single bit of
Nope.
leeway. Not even going to go there.
Nope.
Alrighty. Goodbye, New York. Unlucky. Big unlucky. All right, moving on. Florida, Dallas. Ooh.
Now this gets interesting.
Am I
This
crazy
is
to
a
think I
tough
kind of lean Florida here? Am I crazy to think I
I
lean
don't think
Florida?
you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy.
I think I lean Florida 1. 3-1.
Oh, okay. Bolder than I. I have it
Actually,
3-2 Florida.
fuck. Should I have won 3-2? No, I'm gonna keep the. I just don't think Dallas have a competitive enough Sojourn player.
Yep.
Hydran's one of the better Sojourn players. Dallas just
Mhm.
haven't shown that. I don't think Edison's up there enough.
Yep.
I think Hanbin Sigma's gonna be good, but I mean, what else can they really do here?
They don't really have much to say, right? Like Edison's kind of just like meh. Guerrero just as a project player, meh. Like Florida looks like they're early to the meta. They're not necessarily playing the dive, and I don't think dive's necessarily bad, but I think they're playing like the optimal stuff. They have RuPaul coming in, they can play the double flex, they have a great Sojourn player,
The thing is,
someone's gonna crack.
I
Like
I rate a
good.
team highly when they have a particular player that's really fucking good on an extremely meta hero that you
Sure.
can very easily and clearly rally around to say this is a win condition and a carry for the team.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very easy to back yourself behind Hydron and say, okay, this guy's going to give us a win here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm kind of leaning towards. Yiska.
I'm going 3-2 Dallas.
Okay.
Oh,
I think
After all this good shit about getting locker,
my man,
running
my
the
man
pockets for
is
the lunch
my man has
money.
been spending a bit of time in Chernobyl. I see. What's going on?
Apparently.
no, like
That's just
It-
Chernobyl level
you
prediction right there. Is what it is.
you can all like meme on Dallas, but like losing to London also has to mean something for Florida. I think that is a certain statement, and they just like played this this mid tier, and I don't think we've demonstrated yet that by losing to Atlanta and Glads, that was it Glads? The Dallas lost against in the first week. Was it Atlanta and Glads?
Atlanta and Shock.
Atlanta and Shock. Okay, right.
Yes.
Like that doesn't necessarily put them below mid tier yet for me. I do think there's something to be said about Hydron just like shoving people into lockers. Wasn't enough against London either. So I think 3-2 Dallas, probably maybe even the 3-1 Dallas is likely here.
Okay.
How are Dallas winning? Like, what is it they're doing that's, putting them in a position to win?
I think there's a high chance that they probably aren't even playing what's generally accepted as meta. I think they just realized that Edison is not the play. They probably have Sparkle on some fucking ridiculous shit. I don't think Echo is playable, but we'll see.
I mean, that's what Spark was going to play.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah. We will see, I guess. Maybe they figured something out. I'm not sure, but yeah, I just like that team. Like, when has the Element Mystic Fuel ever had a this bad stage? Then I don't. That would almost be unprecedented.
I can just smell the upset. The thing is, I just smell the upset in the air.
Okay.
Like, this is such an upsettable game. Truly. Just looking at it from Flora's POV, it's just like...
And I smell that a lot of people want to count Dallas out quickly when they really just lost against two good teams, and it probably shouldn't be overrated.
It's the manner in which they lost that doesn't give me confidence. Like, if they
Sure.
lost, looking competitive in terms of, like, their read on the meta and their approach, and it's like, oh no, they just got outplayed by a better team. It's like, no, I just think they even just ran bad stuff and like didn't know where their place in the meta was. Just those things are. I feel like they will fix those things in some way, but I'm not at the level where I'm ready to go there yet. Could very easily be wrong here, and I think your pred is not out of this world.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen more things from Florida that I like currently.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
Next one. What's it?
Atlanta, Vancouver. Bruh. No,
Real,
I like
baby.
I like the DP Vancouver, but I think Atlanta's really fucking good right now.
That
So,
would be
yeah, it has to be 3-0
wild.
for me.
Yeah, there's no. That would be wild if they even get a map. To be honest.
Yep.
It will be. Atlanta's looking insane.
Yeah.
To the dismay of all the Atlanta haters. I do enjoy that all the Atlanta haters they want this team to suck, but Atlanta
Yeah.
will just not suck. They just
Yeah.
refuse to suck. To which people say, yeah, but what about when they lost to London and Glads? I'm like, okay, well, we'll give them that. But first of all, Glads is a really good team, and London's on the up and come, so I don't hate that. But Atlanta still came third overall kickoff clash. Anyway, Guangzhou, Hangzhou, we got the Joe down, baby. So Joe, talk to me about the Joe down.
The only thing that's going down are the Charge because they're getting 3-0'd. Back
Dang.
to you.
This guy doesn't know about the developed Sojin. Oh boy, he doesn't know about the developed Sojin.
Is
Everyone
it
was
better than
memeing-
the Shy Sojourn?
Everyone currently go like he just shit his pants, just like yeah, shit, they have Shy.
I can't remember the Shy Sojin. I do remember the developed Sojin from Scrims.
Okay.
And it was fucking nice. It was pretty
Was it good?
fucking nice.
Okay.
It really was. It actually was pretty nice. And people were like giving developed shit because his soldier wasn't good or this wasn't good. I can tell you his Sojin was good. So if he can't perform on this hero, then develop can get the fuck out of here because clearly he can't play any. If he can't play Sojin, the one hero that he looked good on in scrims, from what I saw, then bro, this guy he's a fraud. Like he actually can't do anything if he can't do this.
Fraudulence
This is my last opportunity I'm giving develop. So
True.
pedestrian Overwatch player.
So
Very
yeah,
true.
but is it enough? Because you're gonna get some Rio Ball and some Krong Sigma here as
Poggers.
well.
I mean, Kronk Sigma. It's not
And you're
bad.
gonna get some Faraway Zen, I guess. That is his best hero.
Mhm.
Can Unique play BAP? Haven't fucking seen it. I don't think they'll be doing that.
Nope.
Could be Brig Zen. I think Guangzhou are gonna play Brig Zen.
Mhm.
And I've been told, by the way, I'm gonna say who. I've been told by
Sources.
a particular source
Mhm.
within the Overwatch League, that Brig Zen is not a good composition. That it is in fact a trap, and teams playing Brig Zen are actually getting baited. So
Mm,
it's really interesting. We'll see.
stinky
But
bait.
but also if no one punishes that, then I mean you sure you've been baited, but no one's punished you. So until you get punished, it seems okay. What Hangzhou play? My problem is, what does Alpha U do here? Are we ready to allow Shy to carry again for Alpha U to take a back seat? Are we ready to let that happen?
I'm ready to see Pineapple
Can I be real with you? I don't trust the tanks on this team.
on Spark.
I don't think Liga plays.
Ooh.
I don't. I think he's cursed. I think he's cursed, and no matter what happens, he just doesn't see playtime.
Okay.
I don't know why he doesn't see playtime, but he just will not see playtime. So your one Sigma specialist doesn't play it.
Mm,
Bernard comes out and he looks average on it. Gooseray can't play Winston.
yeah.
Yikes. This tank line will fail you.
Bro, at this point, if you're not playing Liga here, just trade him for
Just
Sasin.
get rid of him.
Like, not that Sasin would be more useful to you, but might as well,
Trade him for Sasa.
I don't know what we're doing. Like, it's better than to have.
Shut up.
You know what's also dumb? The Joes messing with each other at this point in the season. I think that this match has a high chance of being a Cloud
You know what?
Fiesta.
You know what? I have the pred.
Okay.
Yes, here comes my Shinobu
Okay.
level take. Guangzhou 3-1. 3-1. Yeah.
Nice.
I have
Very good.
Guangzhou for this one.
Wow.
I do. Yep, that's my Shinobu level take. That's my third
Yeah.
testicle coming out.
Others
Stop
have
me with the
described the
fourth one.
experience of a third eye. Avril goes with third testicle.
Yeah. That's how he breathes in his
where the ball.
meditation.
You like it. The position I go towards is not that my testicles are larger; it's that I have a third one.
Right.
I'm going for quantity, not quality here.
Right.
It's impressive.
Because we all know that more is better. You know, they say big is better, but I say more is better.
More. Multiple.
I say more. You know,
I have
bigger
so many
breast? No,
questions.
Give me a third one. Give me a third titty. Give me a third titty. No, I just think when I think about it, I just know that Hangzhou are gonna fuck their tanks up, and their tanks are not good this meta. I promise you. I
Yeah.
think they're not. This is fucking crazy. I would sooner trust Ryu and Krong than whatever the fuck Hangzhou doing with their tanks this meta.
Krong kind of nice on
legitimately-
Sigma, yeah.
This
He
is
is.
legitimately what I'm working with. This is 100% what I'm working with. Yeah.
Now I
I'm
want to be
working
part
theories,
of
man.
the upset train, man. Now I want to be part of it and
You
also
have-
get
you have-
social
you have
credit
such
for it.
big
And-
FOMO. Shut up.
And I don't particularly rate super rich irony in this meta that high. Faraway Zen, that's his best fucking hero. Develop, I know he's good at Sojin. There are known things about Guangzhou that I think are good in this meta. And for Hangzhou, the best argument is Shy, and that's it. That's it. You don't even have Alpha Yi because he's just going to be stuck on Tracer. His
Oh
own
my
Tracer's just
God.
okay.
Mhm.
He's just got an
Shit.
okay Tracer. See? I got you. I fucking got you by the third ball.
Oh no.
I fucking got you.
You have a pedestrian brain. Think for yourself.
Oh god.
I just like my brain's just thinking, how can I discredit your Alpha Yi first round pick further? And one of those would be that
salty because Aperta got fucking benched and he's on Charge's academy.
benched. This motherfucker just said benched.
They said, we don't think you're very good. We're gonna keep the fucking rookie flex tank, and you're going to fucking Charge.
Okay, if
boy."
that's benched, then the entirety of Vancouver Titans at the start of season 2 was also season 3 was also benched.
Yep. Bench.
Okay, live in your grave, like live in your
I
locker.
I heard Glister, Adam, Molly
Yeah,
got all just got benched right now. Coldest got benched. I heard Wu Hiao got benched on coach as well right now. Yeah.
President Trump got benched, by the way.
Benched.
I heard Naga got benched.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, I heard Psycho got benched. I heard Flubby and Wob just got benched by DP.
Benched.
Yeah. No. I will just, in order to feel the ultimate accomplishment, because for me this is still like as
Literally say something.
as
Literally say
65-35 for Hangzhou, just because like you should probably be a little bit more conservative if a 5-1 team plays against a 1-5 team. But there's also no, I'm not. But I feel like it's reasonably close enough that I favor being on the more exotically right side of history.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going 3-2 Charge.
You are the most unique human being I think I know.
Okay, so
Your brain works in mysterious
I just want to have them dopamine thingies fire. Pew pew.
Bro, you gotta go big or go home.
I'm
in this
just a
match.
dopamine maximizer. What can I say?
What about this game is maximizing dopamine?
I mean, I just
Joe,
mentioned two things.
Joe.
A, Alpha Yi. Therefore, me on you. And then also, yeah, like Krong develop in that meta kind of nice with it, you know. And then Choice One is my boy anyway. Far away on his pick.
Just
Ooh,
wait.
we're cooking.
But
wait.
somehow you're picking the Spark.
No.
No, he picked Guangzhou. He picked
Okay.
Guangzhou.
Okay.
Joe. Just wait. Just wait for you watch this game. Map number 1. You see them not play Liga. You're like, it's over. It's finished. Like,
Okay.
Spark have no chance here. They just refuse to play Liga.
Okay, Joe pick for the Joe matchup. Let's go.
He did.
I
He
love
picked
how
Hangzhou.
you have gone through the absolute like odyssey that is predicting the Spark versus the Charge in week 2,
Mhm.
their first game out.
Yeah.
And it's
should've-
gone so long. The novel has been so verbose, Wheel of Time-esque, one might say, that you forgot that I just said it was a 3-0.
Oh.
I
Oh, you want to be very wrong. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
See,
I
you're
kinda
a
wish-
little dopamine like casual user. You know, you're just like a dopamine, like you use it casually on the side. You know, you wake
Mhm.
up in the morning with a little dopamine.
you know what this
I'm
is?
a
You know what this
I'm
is?
a dopamine junkie.
This is like the pre-dopamine hit. This is like when you're addicted to cigarettes and you're thinking about smoking. You haven't even done it
Yes.
yet. You're just thinking about it and you're already getting high. You're already getting off on it. You're like, oh fuck, can't wait to smoke later.
You know, like if
Anyway.
there's dopamine being emitted when people have wooden cigarettes in their hands. Better yet, if they that's also true, by the way, for cell phones. If you have something that's remotely weighs and has the shape of your cell phone in your hand and you weigh it around, it makes you happy.
I'm scared of where this is going, knowing you.
Anyway,
Oh no.
I am curious as to what Yiska would have done had he gone before me in this.
Yes.
Because I feel like I swayed him. I feel like I swayed him.
I mean,
Okay.
the information that developer was nice on Sojourn is kind of key here.
It is not.
Because I do think Shy is a problem. That boy
I
a
think Shy
problem.
will be better. I don't want anyone I don't want anyone to walk away from this thinking I said
Yeah,
developer's better.
No.
I think Shy's better. But I'm just saying, like, people think developer's a fucking thrower. I think this is going to be where he proves people wrong that he does have value on this team.
Hope so.
Sure, it's only on one hero, but fuck it, he's got value to show.
My heart's also just
And it's
ready
gotta
for
be enough.
Krong to be good again. And where else would that happen other than a Sigma meta?
It should be a tank gap. It should be a fundamental tank gap here. And that's I'm talking about Rio and Krong. For fuck's sake, it'll be a tank gap because Hangzhou will mismanage their tanks. Bernard's Sigma's going to be average compared to Krong's.
Mm.
Gushri doesn't know how to play ball. It doesn't really. I don't know how good his Doom is, but he can't play Winston, his best hero. And this team will refuse to play Liga. 100% they will refuse to play him. I just know that's what's going to happen.
Right.
So, Shanghai Seoul.
I see.
There we go.
Hot. And it's double
Bruh.
points.
Bruh.
It's tough. This one ain't easy. This one is.
Come on, Avril, I need something to copy.
I need you to write down your answer so I can copy it. I think this team, Shanghai, is more prepared to play double flex support.
Sure.
And no, not just because they have Bebe on the team, but even Lee Jae-gon playing BAP is something to think about. Lee Jae-gon also did play a bit of Zen last season as well, just a tiny amount. But I don't think that's one of his key heroes.
Yeah.
But Easy Zen, you're telling me Easy Zen is not going to be a good time for Shanghai? It's going to be a good time for Shanghai for sure.
Should be.
Fade Ball. Flitter Tracer. Dude, who are you about to be benched this meta? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it just comes down to how good is Lip Surgeon. I've never seen Lip Surgeon. Never. I have no idea.
Or does he just come out on Sombra?
No. Shanghai, not that stupid. They'll play Sombra for one map. They'll bait you for one map to think that Sombra's viable, and then he'll get off and he'll play Surgeon or something better.
Right.
Lip is crazy, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if Lip just comes out on Surgeon and he's the best. He's crazy.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I agree.
Wouldn't be shocked.
I also think there's something to be said about how close these series is. Never mind. No. How close these series have been with all the issues that are currently being, as far as I know, have been.
Shanghai.
Yeah, for Shanghai. It feels like this is the perfect opportunity for them to just like start being old Shanghai again. Because if they actually resolve the internet issues, if they actually, got their like everyone in one building, if they actually had the time to figure out the new meta, if Lip is actually on a hero that he's great at, if like Void,
he's already been on a hero he's great at, but
yeah,
continue, I guess.
Void will have a really solid Sigma once again. I don't think like what speaks for Seoul at this point. They have probably will likely have some tank question marks there. I assume it just has to be profit fits.
You know the problem is? I don't think Smurf's Sigma is as good as Void's Sigma, and I don't think Smurf's Ball is as good as Fate's Ball. So what does Fate
Yeah.
have? What does Smurf have left? Winston that he can't play. That's his best hero gone. Ryan that is probably irrelevant in this meta.
Yeah.
What else? I think the Ryan loses the ball anyway. What else? That's about it.
Is
You
there
can't play the
any? Is
Zarya.
there any? And this won't help Soul, but is there any merit to even some maps playing Diva?
No.
Or was that
Oh,
always just?
Void's way fucking better at Diva.
Yeah,
Even
no,
if- even if
I'm
Diva's
just
not-
saying. Is that something that we should think about generally for the other teams as well?
No. I think it's
Nah,
something you have to do. It's not
I
something
think the
you want.
problem is here's one of the biggest reasons why Soul won is because of Winston. You cannot overstate how important that was for
Mhm.
Soul.
Mhm.
Smurf fucking pounds on Winston. If you can't play Winston, I think their power level drops significantly. I
Right.
also don't know what creative can do outside of Anna. I've only seen him play Anna.
Okay.
Never seen Vindame on a BAP or anything else. Actually, no, that's a live. I think he did play a little bit. So, I don't know. I think you're about to put Iziaki on his best hero and take creative off his best hero.
Mm.
You're about to put Fate and Void on their best heroes and take Smurf off his best hero. Lip
Yeah.
has gapped Fitz's entire career anyway, so we don't have to start there.
Yes.
So all you've got left is Prophet.
Yeah.
Even if Prophet's better than Fleta, that's not enough. Shanghai 3-1. Shanghai 3-0. Give me the 3-0.
Ooh.
I'm taking it. I'm going there.
I've waffled on this one for a little bit, like even doing the Preds yesterday. Like, I don't know. I think Seoul should be good. They have like, they're working off of last stage. Shanghai may still have their issues. I don't know. Like, it feels very close. I think this should be an interesting game. If we're understanding the meta right, and again, APAC could be a little bit different. How different? I tend not to imagine this is a completely different world that we're living in, right? I think that Zen's coming in, and if Zen's coming in, then Winston probably is moving out, right? It's trending downward. So to Avro's point, yeah, I do agree. Like Smurf probably takes a hit here. Like he is not playing his best hero. Whereas Shanghai can field the table. And that's not to like discredit Prophet or Fitz, or maybe even Stalker. I mean, I'm not ruling that out, but things should be fine for Shanghai. I am interested to see what Fleta looks like. I think people have been poo-pooing him
He'll
because,
just be
like,
playing Tracer. He'll
yeah,
just be
I
playing
think it'll
Tracer.
be good. Back to normal Fleta stuff, and Lip should be just running around on hit scan. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is a 3-2, just because it's still like early stage Shanghai, and maybe there could be some residual problems left over. So I think things could be a little bit more rougher on the edges, but I think they should have enough to get it over the edge. Yes.
Yeah, I can't stand this situation, unfortunately. It's nothing. It would be wild actually if Soul had a chance here, given
Sure.
the situation. Yeah. 3-1. I think 3-1.
Cool. We've run the full. Wait, sorry, Joe. You said Shanghai 3-2, right?
Correct.
Okay, we've run all the different. We've got 3-0, 3-1, and 3-2 here across the 3 of us.
One of us will be right.
Philly Chengdu.
Why
Am
not?
I wild to want to lean Chengdu here because they already beat Philly before? It's good for the memes. It's funny for the memes. But I don't know if I trust Chengdu enough yet.
I
The
think
problem
this.
here is there's a trap here. The trap is
Yeah,
the trap here is that ball could be much better in the hands of somebody like Fate and Gaga,
sure.
and like the NA ball players are just not good enough. And
Yeah.
then Gaga comes out of the ball and it's like, holy fuck, this is insane.
Mhm.
Right? That could be the trap that we don't know about. And
Totally.
Philly won't be ready. Philly won't be able to do anything about that. If ball really is good, then suddenly in the hands of a good ball player, it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. I feel like both of these games for Philly, you're gonna see like a non-zero amount of like Fury on Diva, and it's gonna be like, man,
Yeah.
why? Because you have to. There are certain maps where you're just gonna have to
I
run.
think they
You're
just.
gonna
I
want to
think
run
if
this
Philly
much.
is smart, they run permanent Belos Ria Doom. That's what they do.
Okay.
They just play
Not
perma
a doubt.
Doom Belos Ria. I think that's got to be the option as well. Fury Sigma obviously for certain maps.
Mm.
Right, if the Sigma comes out, I don't think Chengdu can do anything. I think Chengdu play Gaga Doom. Chengdu will not play Sigma here, but I'm pretty sure Daisy is a Zarya one trick, and that's just not a hero that Gaga can play. So they will not even attempt to run a Sigma mirror. They will just play Doom.
Yep.
Doom Ball. They play with two heroes. It's meant to be Doom and Ball. and they will not be playing double flex. Yeah, that makes sense. They can't play double flex support anyway, so why bother playing Sigma?
Mm-hmm.
Can leave Sojourn carry. But I think there's a chance. I think it, because my meta read is not 100% yet without seeing all these teams,
Sure.
and I don't know how good ball is until I've seen the best ball players on it.
Mm.
So a ball could either be overrated or heavily underrated. And if it's heavily underrated, Chengdu win here big time.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I'm gambling on whether I think ball is good or not.
All right.
Chengdu 3-2. I'll believe. I'll believe it. Lock me in. I'm ready for the upsets this week. I'm ready.
Mm.
Take me back to Old Faithful. Old Faithful leave. He'll do it.
I have newfound faith in MN3, though.
Oh.
Oof. And MN3 Sojourn, bro. They're not gonna have copy play that shit, right? Like,
No shot. No.
you gotta have the aimbot on
Oh, dude, you are so ready to get Monkey's Port or something.
it.
You're so ready for you're so ready
I mean, it
for
would
them
be
to
Philly.
disappoint you.
It would be Philly to just fucking flip it on his head.
Yeah. Nah. I think this is a Philly. It also kind of. Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be Philly, but I think this is Philly. Yeah, I think.
Right.
I think they will probably even lean more towards playing Fury. I think that's unfortunately going to be the case where they're going to switch a lot there.
Even worse. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Not only are they not going to play MN3 and they will play Carpe, but Carpe won't even play Sojourn. That's what's going to happen.
You're gonna play Cassidy again.
Ugh.
Like a soldier.
Get ready. Be ready to be disappointed. I just know that's going to happen. I can see it, dude. Through my third eye or my third testicle, whichever one has better sight.
Yeah. Whichever's 2020 on the day.
Should be a good game though, unless it isn't.
Should it? I don't know. Maybe.
Should be a game, unless.
I feel like one of these teams is like mega predictable. One of these teams has like a non.
Which of those two teams is mega predictable?
You mean the team that is like only gonna play Wrecking Ball?
Oh, you mean it that
The
way?
team
Okay.
That has, I mean, yes, the other way.
In the
around,
strategy, not in the performance that you expect from
Yes.
them. Okay, right.
Not in terms of them just like shitting the bed,
Right.
having somebody shit in their pants. Yeah,
Right.
I can say that for Philly.
Yeah.
But I like Philly enough to say I think you should see a lot of this coming. I think you should. I think their DPS lineup should be better than Jinmu. I agree. Leave should probably be good enough for one. Jinmu probably gets it done on one, right? Like I give Chengdu a map, but I think this is Philly. I think they can play the meta, whereas Chengdu is like stuck on ball, and like I don't think it's bad, but like
What if ball's the meta? What if ball is the meta?
Be. And like that's where I'm just gonna be wrong, and I have to guess and check that. But like as it stands now, I don't see it. I don't see it. I like MN3. I like Leave. I get it. I don't like Jinmu. I don't like his hero pool right now. Yeah, I'm going Philly. And I'm gonna be prepared to be wrong. As I tend to be with Philly.
Yeah, I think
Next game then.
Yeah.
Yeah? You good?
3-2 Philly is, yeah. Makes sense.
I'm going 3-1 Washington. No, I'm going to go 3-0 Washington. I think Toronto suck.
Ooh.
I think Toronto fucking blow.
Yeah.
And I think at least Happy and Decay is something you can rely on for Washington. But I look at Toronto and there's just nothing good there right now for me at all. Nothing redeemable about that team from their previous. Now, look, they could turn things around and have a couple different looks. You know what? In fact, they maybe I'll give them credit. So I'll give it 3-1 Washington, or even 3-1 Washington.
Yep.
But I just don't like it. Would have to be a humongous turnaround for Toronto, because what they showed in week 1 was so bad.
That was ass.
Yeah, I think you can't go to Toronto. Yeah.
No, you can't.
Even though
it's not tenable.
it feels like they are sort of like very similar teams, no?
Different shades. I think Justice
Yeah.
is the better Defiant, but
Yeah.
kind of.
Like if you
I don't know, it
just if you
depends. They
hear
both taken turns. They both had turns at shitting the bed and all that,
Yes.
doing weird stuff.
yeah. Yeah, it just feels like Happy Decay DPS line and then Chorong Twilight. And like that's just theoretically on paper elite shit, but they're 4-4, you know. Yeah, no, I'm giving it to Washington. I think 3-1.
Yep, same. 3-1 for the Justice. They probably sub in Assassin on control and play some goofy wrecking ball stuff. And they lose that map. And then they go, hey, we should play Happy. And then they play Happy and they win. Simple as.
Yep.
If you're happy and you know it, clap Toronto's cheeks. Clap, clap. Atlanta versus San Francisco.
I don't know where to go with this.
Guys, I lean Atlanta. I'm leaning Atlanta.
This is another one. I'm flipping
I do lean a little bit here.
I want to.
Problem is,
this is a great match, bro.
This should be a fucking slapper banger.
I'm on the Kai horse, and I got to keep that shit going. You know, I got to ride that horse all the way home. You know, I've gone too deep. I've gone too fucking. I'm pot committed on Kai, and I can't back out. I have to.
It's gonna ride this horse on the
I go 3-2.
Atlanta.
I go 3-2 Atlanta here. It's gonna be a good match, but I got to back Atlanta here. I have to.
What sticks out to me, and I think, and I still want to dive into this match in particular, is that Boston game just stings me. I'm like, Atlanta should win. Atlanta should be the team. They seem like they're leading the meta again. And I said the same thing at Kickoff Clash, and I'm like, they should be cracked. And then they just get like, there's just one game that sticks out, and I'm just like, can I say that? I don't know. And like, yeah, Shock just might have punched up on some pretty mediocre teams. But I'm going Shock, same way, 3-2. I could be very wrong, though. This seems like a 50-50, and I'm just like barely leaning Shock here.
This is a coin flip for me as well.
Yeah. That's tough. What do the stars say, Yiska?
Wow, this is so hard, bro.
He's entering his Mind Palace, audio listeners, just so you know.
It is fucking tough. It is so tough.
Hard. It is hard. It's not an easy game to pred. And the fact that it's double points also is just like, bro, if you just hit this the right way, like you're just out in front.
Double points in the preds, or what do you mean?
Yeah, double points in the preds. Wow. And because it's like a 50-50, like there's a good half of your leaderboard that's probably going to get it wrong.
Yeah.
And if you hit exact, like you're making up a lot of lost ground. So like this is one to actually spend some time thinking about. It's just not easy.
I think I have to go Atlanta.
Okay.
But this isn't going map 5. I could totally see it. Yeah. I think map 5 is the most likely scenario. 3-2.
No, is this double push week? Are we still doing that shit?
Oh.
Oh no. Yeah, it's still probably 3-2 though. But I just thought of that.
That just might move me. No. I'm going Atlanta. 3-2.
I like
nice.
It.
I respect it.
What did you go, Avril?
3-2 Atlanta.
Okay.
I'll tell you what though, this next one, this is gonna be dude. Oof. This is a coin flip for me. I just, you know, this could go either way, 50-50. Just Dallas don't have any read on this meta at all. You know, they just don't know what they're doing. So it's gonna be a Dallas 3-0.
I was about to say, are you high?
Is there a world where like a comes out and just like gets a map. I don't think he will, but I'm like just spaghetti at the wall for like conversation's sake. Is there a world where Titans just sneaks in a map?
Yeah.
Double push week maybe.
Yeah. That's the world where
I
they
don't
get a
think
map.
it's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think it's like crazy. I think Titans have been improved. I think DePay has like landed very well. Things look, you know, a little goofy, and sometimes, you know, they're playing a little rat here. They're playing some Zarya for whatever god forsaken reason.
Yeah.
But it kind of works, right? Like they're finding most. They're, it's fine, and that's better than what they were. So like, is there a world where they just come out firing on all cylinders? They got the underdog mentality. Aspire fucking puts it in the fucking back pocket again. I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens. I think this is a clear Dallas win. I'm saying it's 3-0, but maybe there's more to say here. Maybe we come in next week and we have some talking points.
Come on, 3-1. Whatever.
Okay.
They're getting one.
Whatever.
They're getting one.
There'll be one.
Next one.
Alrighty. God, love the enthusiasm there.
5 to go.
As we head into Guangzhou Valiant. Fuck. Bro, I kind of want to go Guangzhou again. I feel like if I've gone in Guangzhou and Hangzhou, I have to stick on Guangzhou. Yeah, if I get off the train this early, it's you know, that's not right. What do Valiant have that can win here? What's Dia gonna play? Can Dia play Sojin? Fuck, I don't know. What about
Nah. 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 Nah, 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 nah. I can't say Charge wins against Spark and then say they lose against Valiant. I'm sorry. I'm incapable of being this shitty at take play. If I have a spicy take, I gotta ride it to the end, to the Ultron road.
However, because it's Valiant, I'm gonna give it 3-2 Charge.
Oh my god.
Because Valiant will take the shit to 5. They will take the shit to 5.
Yeah. That's how I've got it. And
I know it.
I don't expect Charge to be good. This Spark game is gonna like say a lot for me, and this prediction could change. But I think this is a 5-map shit show, and the Valiant squeak it over the edge. I really do. I do not trust that tank line.
Cannot change prediction.
You can't.
locking it in.
I'll lock it in. That's fine. I'll lock them in. I've got the
So
banana yellow
what's
Valiant.
your pred for the game?
Who, me or Yiska?
Whoever. I've done mine.
I say it's 3-2 Valiant.
Valiant. Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't expect Charge to be good.
No. This is either 3-1 or 3-0 Charge.
See, Joe's locked in so hard against Charge. He's like, I can't back out. He's done the opposite of what we did.
Let me find the
opposite way.
Let me find the thread in the tapestry of the universe. I'm looking.
Which one isn't in Gatorade?
I'm visualizing. It's a 3-1. It's a 3-1 for the Charge based on nothing.
The universe told you that. Through your testicles. Yep. That's what we learned today. All right.
Bro, it's so hot in this motherfucker. I can't, I'm sweating so much, I can't really think. Like, it's like half of my neurons just like are on siesta.
Yeah, being hot fucking sucks. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Spark Dragons.
I feel
this one home.
I feel like this is where the physics of the universe just stop working, bro. They just error code out.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
Error code.
It just feels.
I feel like this is easy for you, no?
Yeah, I mean, I have to say 3-0 Dragons, but for some reason it will be close, or even like some Charge Spark bullshit where they win or some shit. I hate this game. Why is this week 1? How are they doing that, by the way? Like, when are they catching up? Do you have any idea, Avril?
What? Why?
how are they catching up? Are we just going to
You
have
mean
week 2, week 3, like mass amount of matches? Or?
shove more games? Just shove more games in, I guess. Yeah. I don't see any other way to catch up. You just have to put more games in.
Okay. 3 game days over 2 weeks. Okay. Right. So we're not having more matches this first weekend. First for APAC. That makes sense.
I don't know what the full schedule is.
Yeah.
I imagine I just look at Wikipedia and whatever they have is the correct schedule. Apparently
Yes,
they just know it.
Originally, it was 2 game days, so Friday, Saturday games, or Saturday, Sunday games. And now this week's into 2 weekends instead of 3.
Okay. That makes sense. Right. Yeah, 3-0 Dragons. And everyone please quickly agree with me because everything else I can't emotionally handle.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Yep.
I think Joe wants to give Spark something here, right? No?
Yeah, I gave him a map.
Told you.
Yep.
I knew Joe too well here.
Dude,
Shot versus Florida.
it's bad, Joe. Come on. My face when Joe is my opponent in an Alpha Yi dick riding contest.
My face when you still can't predict London games correctly.
Okay.
Dumbass. Next.
You are weaponizing Nuki at this point. It fucking sucks.
Hello, I am the little German man. I walk on the Autobahn very fast.
Can I ask you one question? When
What?
Nuki comes at you on DMs, does she come at you in German or in English?
True.
It alternates actually. It alternates.
Alternates.
It's weird. It's a weird one talking to the Germans in the Overwatch League because like we really can't pick.
It's like a blend of like.
Yeah, it's like a blend of things. Like sometimes you will go like one message will be German, then it goes English, and then it goes German again. You know.
Just
a weird one.
It's easier to like immediately jump to, right? I have to assume.
Yeah, sometimes I can't be asked thinking about the German word, so like I'll just like delete.
But
We're going
I
English.
would imagine there's probably like ways of like or words in English that you just can't recall immediately, but you know the German word, so you just like ham fist in like a German word in the middle of an English sentence.
I actually like writing the English sentence and then inserting a German word never happens. But writing a German sentence and inserting an English word, that happens frequently.
Okay.
I don't know, to us Germans, English just sounds cooler. You know? It's just more cool.
In our minds, German just
I
sound angry.
I wonder if the perception, like I always wondered, if the perception I have of pop songs and their lyrics is therefore a little bit elevated towards like what you guys perceive your pop songs to be. Because if I think about the German pop songs in German, they're always like, they're, what's the word? Corny. They're always corny. Okay? They're not as corny. They're not as corny as like, you know, the English counterparts. It's weird. It's a weird one. Maybe if you're German, please share if you have the same. Like, okay, here's your tactical thing. Is what's their I forgot the singer's name. Okay, just think of the big German pop songs that you heard over the last years. And
I
then
haven't heard any.
think no, I'm sorry, this is for the German listeners. And then think about like, you know, like the Dua Lipa songs or what? Why are you saying Taylor Swift with Taylor Swift? That is hilarious. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, dude. And now I'm in Rick and Morty once again, getting Swifty with it.
Jesus Christ.
This fucking Rick.
Oh,
Oh, that's funny. All right, we have to get back on track. Mayhem shock. Let's go. Somebody say something. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
3-2 shock. I think Florida competitive. I think Florida are competitive.
Okay.
The Shock are a better team.
Agreed there. I
Yep.
have this going
Yep,
Shock's
yep, yep.
way. I've got Florida for a map. I don't know if they're that competitive, but maybe Shock, you know. Maybe the dive slows down a little bit. Maybe the Sombra gets a little figured out. Maybe Florida improves. Again, it's later on in the week, so there's room for improvement. So I think this should be a good game, but yeah, I've got the Shock's way.
Yeah, I don't think anyone needs to. That's pretty clearly shock. It's a 3-1 maybe.
So at McDonald's, do they call hamburgers hamburgers, or is that weird in Germany because hamburger's a real place?
No, we say Hamburger.
Okay.
Hamburger.
What about what about when you're not in Hamburg?
That's also fine. It's just saying. Yeah, it's also we're not saying like Käseburger or anything. We say cheeseburger. That's just a German word. Cheeseburger.
Just like
Chicken
Is there a place
burger.
in Germany called? Is there a place in Germany called Cheeseburg?
No. No.
No.
You know what
You know,
Berg
next to
means, right?
Berlin.
It's castle.
Right next to Chickenburg.
I
and
love a
Beefburg.
good beef castle.
Yeah, it's beef
Hell.
castle. Yeah, you just took the beef castle. And it kind of makes sense. If you look at it, it makes sense. It's a little beef castle, you know?
I think the heat's getting to your brain.
What's your archetypical castle? It's the Disney castle, isn't it? Have you ever seen a castle with your eye, not through a screen in your life?
No.
You don't have castles, do you?
I've never visited a castle.
I've
no.
never visited
They
Europe.
don't have castles in this part
Yeah.
of the world. They don't exist.
It's just in your part.
Yeah.
There hasn't been enough history for people. That
Sucks to
built
not have
castles,
culture, I guess.
Germany
Culture
has-
really
has
starts
a
in
pyramid.
castles.
America is like, you know what? We don't have enough history and culture, so we're gonna build a pyramid. And so they just
Yeah.
built one in Memphis, and it's a fucking fishing store, is what it
Yeah.
is. It's a
Really?
giant bait and tackle fishing store. Yeah, it is legitimately one of the world's biggest pyramids as well.
Bass
And
Pro
the
Shop.
entire thing is a
and-
fishing store?
Yeah, you can fish in the
Bass
store. I'm
Pro
pretty
Shop.
sure.
The whole
What?
thing's a
Yeah.
the whole thing's a seriously.
It's in the south. I mean,
Memphis.
that explains a lot.
They built a huge ass pyramid. It's actually really impressive, and the whole thing's a fishing store.
What?
Bass
What's the connection?
There isn't one.
I'm scared. I'm clicking this link. This might end the call. No, I'm looking. Why?
Because America, dude. Because America.
Because we fucking can.
Why, bro?
$6
Like,
baby.
dude, like, what are we doing next? Like a children's hospital that looks like a nuclear silo? Like, what the fuck? What does a pyramid have to do with fishing center? That's the
Cool shape,
diametrically
make it really
opposite.
Cool shape.
What's like kind of like melting my brain is thinking about if we thought of this, what if the ancient Egyptians were just like, yeah, I don't know, we just want to like build something like
The
sticks
problem
to fit,
is,
right?
when the aliens finally return, and obviously pyramids are connected to aliens here, which is why Egyptians and all the other ancient races built them. They're gonna visit America and be like, "This is a little bit different. This one's not
we leave
quite
this
what we
here?
remember. This is I don't
Not
think we
us.
I don't think this one was part of the plan, guys. I don't remember this one on the map."
Somebody pull up the floor plan because something's wrong. Something about this isn't right.
Houston Gladiators. Now I definitely have Gladiators here, but
I will never recover from this.
I really want Houston to be competitive. I really do
They should.
want them to be competitive.
They should. Glads have been not
But there
as
is nothing-
cleanly.
Nah, fuck it. I kind of want to go 3-0 Glads, but
I don't think that's that bad.
everything the Glads have is just better than what Houston have in this matchup.
Yep.
Simply the truth. But they did lose one at Paris, so I guess I have to go 3-1 Glads.
Yeah.
I guess I have to go 3-1 Glads.
It's a little less cleanly than I'd like, but still a dominant team and one to, look forward to in the midseason Hawaii tournament. And yeah, I think Houston probably skirts one over the line. Maybe a Pelican play, maybe a Merritt, maybe a Dante does something crazy, and Control probably, or a double push, depending on exactly what the rule set is. Love how that's a narrative that we're talking about. And yeah, I think this is a Glads, like clear victory with Houston, probably like fighting tooth and nail to get a map.
Yeah, 3-1 Gladiators. I don't think like
Yeah.
that's Shu on Zen. That's probably like Scoot on Bap. Sorry, not Bap. Yeah, I mean maybe also Bap, but also Brig. That's Kevster playing the game Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Who would? Yeah, okay. And then, I mean, whatever else happens almost doesn't matter then, right? I will say, theoretically, it's Pigma. It's not Pigma, it's, no, Pigma. So, I mean, this is the one meta where they should be able to get away with it. I think Pelican, yeah, I agree on paper, this is the ideal meta for Houston. They should just do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if they do.
Well, yeah.
Last but not least,
Then-
bring us home.
What's it?
Paris, Boston.
Mm.
Joe, I know you're gonna go for Paris
No,
here.
I'm not. I'm not.
I know you're gonna go Paris here. And
I've
I'm here
got
to tell you.
Boston, and I'm
And
locking
I'm here
it
to
in.
tell you, Joe. I agree. I also have
You're
Paris
going
here.
Paris.
Paris 3-2. I
This one's
also
a
have
tough
Paris here.
one. This one's not easy.
I lean Paris. I'm ready to predict Paris now because they won against New
True.
York. I'm being baited. I'm being fucking baited into believing, and I know I'm gonna be wrong, but I'm doing it anyway.
I don't think it's that too far fetched. I think Boston had a very rough week. I think it was that game against Shock that Victoria just could not keep his fucking spaghetti out of his pants. That said, though, the game against Atlanta was kind of close. They're showing some interesting looks. Paris is still like a little rough around the edges. I'm gonna go Boston. I could be wrong though. I think Dove should perform well, and I think Wub is very good. Yeah, I'm gonna go Boston though. I think I trust him a little bit more.
This is a close
I
one.
wish. Yeah, that's tough to call.
Because, like, them playing ATL close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the conservative. I had enough hot takes for today.
You have your
Because-
hot take quota.
I'm also personified currently in a hot take. Yeah, no, this is 3-1 Boston.
Get up
Dude,
from your chair, you got a hot take.
if I start hot taking, I can't end. I have to commit. I have to go full hot take mode. You know,
Mm-hmm.
every take ends up having to be hot, and I have to outdo myself. Every take has to be hotter than the last.
Okay.
I just got to keep going.
Yiska and Asana, that's a hot bake.
Are you
Not too sure if I get it.
writing for your first diss track? Is that coming?
Yiska, when he preds London, that's a hot rake.
So we did it. We're done.
We are done. I can't think of any
Wow.
more words that rhyme with take.
Got it all in 1 hour. Some of them took longer. Had a few detours there as well.
Phew.
But we got you. Alrighty, 242. Nailed it. All 16 matches. Inevitably, there'll be a lot of wrong stuff in there. Can't wait to see what happens. Some real bangers and some matches we'd rather forget. All in the middle of it. Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll see you for 243 next week when there'll be no doubt some more things happening as far as drama. Hopefully. I love the drama now. And more roster moves? Probably not. You never count it out. More recaps, more previews. TCP. See you next time. Thank you for tuning in.
Peace.